Ortiz.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? This is your boy Junior, aka Smoking Guns, out here in Tucson, Arizona, representing the Ultimate Fight Club, giving you the latest content in boxing and MMA news that is out. So, today's video, we're coming out with another one on Luis Ortiz, and it sounds like they have finally found him an opponent, and he is going to be facing up against Christian Hammer March 2nd at the Barclays, okay? And in this interview, it's coming out on BoxingScene.com, where it says, just because Luis Ortiz is the oldest current heavyweight contender, it hardly means he can't also be the most active. The 39-year-old Miami-based Cuban southpaw is set for what will be his fifth fight in just a 15-month span. BoxingScene.com has learned that Germany's Christian Hammer has agreed to terms to travel to the United States for a showdown with Ortiz, with their heavyweight clash penciled in for March 2nd at Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York. Our goal remains to win the World Heavyweight Championship, hopefully in a rematch with Deontay Wilder, Herman Saucedo, Ortiz's longtime trainer, told BoxingScene.com on Wednesday. In the meantime, we just want to stay active and clean out the rest of the division, fighting anyone willing to get in the ring with us. It also goes on to state in the article, as Wilder is tied up in negotiations for a targeted springtime rematch with Fury, Ortiz looks to return to early career form where he was kept active. In Hammer, 24-5, 14 KOs, he gets a serviceable journeyman whom, at the very least, was willing to take the fight. The 31-year-old will make his U.S. debut, having fought largely and almost exclusively in Europe over the course of his 10-year career. I've never worried about who my opponent is, insists Ortiz, who will get the fight in just shy of his 40th birthday. My main goal is a rematch with Deontay Wilder to avenge the only loss on my record. I can't get him next, and none of the other top heavyweights know how to return a phone call, so I just fight whoever is willing to get in the ring with me. I just want to keep busy. I would fight every month if I could. The bout will come as part of a yet-to-be-announced Showtime telecast topped by a super welterweight showdown between unbeaten secondary titleist Brian Castaño and former champ Erislandy Lara. Quote, now, with this article coming out, it is very good to see that Luis Ortiz, he is getting another fight. The only thing that sucks is this still isn't a step up in competition for Luis Ortiz. I mean, this guy, Christian Hammer, he's fought in some people like Alexander Povetkin. He's fought in David Price. He fought Tyson Fury. He actually knocked out David Price. And he's actually coming off 2 wins by KO. But at the same time, like I said, it's still not a step up in competition. And the only thing that we can hope for is that this is a somewhat competitive fight for Luis Ortiz so he can be able to get some rounds, so he's able to get a challenge. Luis Ortiz will be the bigger fighter in this fight. Luis Ortiz, I think he's 6'4". This dude is like 6'2". So Luis Ortiz will be the bigger fighter coming into this fight. But like I said, I'm just hoping that it's somewhat of a challenge for Luis Ortiz to help him get ready for these big names that he will be fighting in that upper echelon division. And another thing that I do not like about this, especially coming from Luis Ortiz in the article, is what he stated in the article. One of the things that he stated in the article is this: none of the other top heavyweights know how to return a phone call, so I just fight whoever is willing to get in the ring with me. And he also stated, my main goal is a rematch with Deontay Wilder to avenge the only loss on my record. And I think that's kind of funny, man. It's like, where are all these other heavyweights that's up in that upper echelon of the division to challenge this dude, okay? You got the only dude in this division that was even willing to fight Luis Ortiz was friggin' Deontay Wilder. And Deontay Wilder handled that business. And it seems like all the other heavyweights in that division are scared to friggin' handle that business. You got a guy like Jarrell Miller who literally turned down the fight, stating that he has nothing to gain from beating Luis Ortiz. Even though Luis Ortiz is one of the higher ranking dudes in the division, you have nothing better to gain from beating a dude that's higher ranking than you. That's kind of friggin' odd. And then you have a dude like Dillian White who friggin' literally called out Luis Ortiz, and when Luis Ortiz called his bluff, literally willing to drop off of that Deontay Wilder Tyson Fury card to go to the UK, to go to the dude's hometown and fight him on his home turf. Dillian White and Matchroom Boxing friggin' pussed out and ended up getting another fight. That really pissed me off when I heard about that. And then you got Anthony Joshua, who said Luis Ortiz's name one time, and the whole internet world went crazy talking about, oh, Anthony Joshua called out Luis Ortiz. You haven't heard Anthony Joshua even think about Luis Ortiz ever since that particular moment. But I guess it is what it is, and Deontay Wilder seems like he's the only dude with the friggin' nuts to face that dude. Maybe Tyson Fury will step in one day to be able to fight Luis Ortiz, and that would be a very great match. But I guess as of right now, we just have to settle for this match. And I'm just glad you got a guy like Christian Hammer who was willing to step up, come to the United States and face Luis Ortiz. And I guess it is what it is. Hopefully it's a good match. Hopefully it's a competitive matchup. And hopefully it'll give Luis Ortiz a challenge to be able to start stepping up to the bigger names in this division. Okay, so I hope you guys like the video. If you guys like the video, make sure to hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, make sure to subscribe to the channel. And if you guys have any kind of questions, any kind of comments, make sure to hit me up in the comment section and I'll be sure to hit you up. Okay, so I hope you like the video. Holla at your boy.